All right, what is up, guys? It is Uncle Bob, and welcome back to the channel. And once again, we are back in the dead of night. But it's not like I'm the star of this show anyway, because we are here to do a One Piece watch along. Watch along means not reaction. So if you want an actual reaction, go watch a reaction channel. This is, I don't know what this is. This is just for fun. We call this companion piece. Because sometimes, a 1200 episode anime might just be a little too much for some people. So sometimes what you really need is an old buddy, an old pal to watch it along with you. And that's what I'm here to do. So there is going to be no video anywhere on the screen and no audio coming out of any speaker. So if you expect that, don't expect it, because it won't be here. But we are back for One Piece, and I believe today is episode... What episode is it? I don't know. Let me look, because I'll see the markings on which episodes I've watched. I know it says it in the title, so for you guys, you could just boop, scroll, and you'll see. Should be 333 today. 333. Yes, that sounds right. 333. Let me take a look at 332 here. Let me just wait till it pops up. Do a little scrolly scroll. But we are in the middle of a filler arc, it appears like. And I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time watching it. I am always one for a good filler arc. So, having an arc in between major arcs is exactly what we need. But the Straw Hats are on their way to... Well... Luffy is on his way to, what is it, Love Island or Love Land? I can't remember what the goobers call it, but we are off to the main antagonist's main hideout, and they are, let's see, how did they all get there? Nami and Frankie got captured in the submarine. Robin found out they got captured, and she willingly went with the little girl, the little sister of the squad. Sanji and Usopp got taken out by the couple, got knocked out by them. And Zoro just got lost and found his way there. And Luffy and Chopper on the way. So, yeah, they are on their way to deal with Don something. I can't remember what his name actually is, but whatever his name is, they're on their way to meet him. Zoro was drinking with them, and then obviously this guy knew who Zoro was, so he was definitely into doing that, like, well, shows him, the Jolly Roger of the Straw Hats, and was like, and isn't this your Zoro? So, they were having a little drink, and now it's time to get down to business. And it seems like he can heat up anything that he wants. So we'll see how that ended up working in total. Because I don't know what the extent of that filler devil fruit is. Because it seems to be like a bootleg version of whatever Ace and Akainu have. And obviously I know we haven't seen Akainu in the show yet. But as I made it no secret to anybody, I know quite a lot about the actual One Piece universe. It's just getting all of this underlying context of watching the actual show and experiencing the journey that everybody else got to take that I need to do. But yeah, this filler guy just seems like he has a bootleg version of that. So Luffy is on his way, and he's probably going to do some punching. And I'm ready to see it. So that is enough, guys. Let us get to the main start. Let's see. Let's get past the Funimation logo. All right, like a half second of the intro appeared. So let's get it started, guys. Let's watch this bad boy together. 3, 2, 1, start. There's a good chance that I'm like a half second ahead of, whoever is watching this. Yeah. Woo! Ugh. Don't worry about the sounds of peak degeneracy. Completely legal in my state. Yeah, yeah. That is an evil grin from Luffy in this intro. Dangerous. One of us. To the west, to the east. I would like to learn all of those words for the English part, but I most likely will not. All right, got my load up for later on. Wealth, fame, power. Skada. I gotta turn my brightness down a little bit. I scratched my left, like the surface of my eye, so it's being a little sensitive to light, especially with bright ass noises. Oh yeah, this kid has that lame ass captain that's like, I give up. Which realistically he should give up. But there's a better way to give up than just to do it like a pouty bitch. Like what he would really have to do is just be like, listen, folks, we're not cut out for this. I thought I was gonna be king of the pirates. I'm very clearly not gonna be king of the pirates. But you know what? That's fine. We can be kings of whatever the fuck we want. We're in the new world. And then they could just go do whatever else they wanted. Like, I mean, the Baratier is basically pirates, even though they're not pirates. They're basically pirates who run a cook ship. Galila is basically a bunch of pirates who run a fucking repair ship service. Like, they're not pirates, but it's that same vibe. We have multiple doors. Which room is it? Ooh, a mouse running in the kitchen. Gross. They found some high-end flour. If Luffy finds out about this, give me back my flag! Lovely land. It's a weird house. Ahokaku. He's just gonna run himself into random rooms. Only you got the red carpet. I came. They're all like, we could just lie to Luffy. He never saw it get stolen. So we're just busting into places. I do like how... I do like how Zoro and Sanji almost kind of have like a Goku, Vegeta, Naruto, Sasuke relationship, but in a world where they're not the deuteragonists. I don't know, bro. Having a move with your twin brother called Love Bazooka, I don't like that. That's weird. It's a way to use a lower budget for a filler episode to your advantage. The way they animated him coming out of there was fucking hilarious. This is the exact, like, the perfect distraction for Luffy that you need. Araberu. $50 berry pet. That is an insult like no other. Ooh, yeah. Gig. Oh, Luffy wasn't even trying to hit him. He was stretching back for like a bazooka or like a something. Chopper's gonna do that shit you have to do in an RPG where you had an NPC that sucks ass and you have to like fight with them. Context solution, in case you were wondering. Trying to see if Just throws a snow on Chopper, smashes him. It's beautiful. It's demonic Sonic the Hedgehog technique. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The demonic pinguinos. The peng-pengs. The pengies. Pengy. One sec. Pause. Pause the episode. All right. Pause. All right. Never mind. I keep thinking that this car that's parked behind me is somebody, like one of our neighbors, but it's not. 3, 2, 1, start. All he's saying is, I'm hungry. Oh, yeah. This is actually the perfect thing, is for Chopper to talk to the penguins. Did the crew decide that that's what they're here to do too? All right, one sec. Pause. Pause. All right, yeah, I was just making sure, like I said, that my neighbor wasn't. Oh, one sec. Pause. All right, I think we're good. I think it seemed like my neighbor had like friends that were coming to chill, and I was just making sure because I'm kind of parked in the driveway in the way, so I was just making sure that I wasn't gonna have to reverse out and do everything else. So, but no, we should be good. All right, 3, 2, restart, go. Pazuda. Yeah, and clearly the crew lost this guy, who must have been like their Zorro, losing not the captain, but the guy who's like the anchor. Everyone else is fighting while you're sitting there PTSDing. These NPCs looking NPCs. Jesus Christ. Oh, this dude looks like. Oh, his actual fucking scar is a phoenix. That's actually pretty cool. Bro, Sanji. I like how Luffy was already starting to be like, you guys let... Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're trying to distract Luffy long enough to just be like... Made it an RPG. We have to defeat all 5 bad guys before we can open the door. Robin is sweet ass timing. But she probably knows her fucking... She knows her captain. She's like, no, just his room. Doesn't seem like any shortcut I've ever seen. This shortcut through a miniature forest. Ooh, damn. Why are you asking why this little girl's lying? No, she gets to play mind games. I don't think One Piece is that kind of show. Of course, my woman's calling me. Oh, well, we only have like a minute left. Yeah, Frankie can handle him on his own. They legit got beaten because they were in the fucking thing. I wonder what other lies they're going to have to tell to just keep Luffy distracted. Damn. No, they can use their powers if they're apart. Jesus. Whoa. You would be dead. You would be dead. You would die. The door open. They're more concerned about the door than they are this crew of clowns. Oh boy, you about to get zapped, lady. They're just speed running this for fucking Luffy to not yell at them. When you hustle at work just to keep your boss off your ass. Yep. Here's Papa himself. He's got bigger titties than my woman. She's naked. Naked balloon. All right, there it is. To be continued. All right, not much to talk about. It is a filler episode. I will be back on Monday with the next episode. Till then, guys, peace.